Okay, this is a big one. There's no greater shame than getting caught cheating. I remember Barry Lyle's 7th grade history class. I was cheating. I was copying my friend's homework right before class started because I didn't do mine. Barry Lyle caught me, called me up in the front of the class, and ripped both mine and my friend's homework assignment in half and sent us to the principal's office. I was mortified. It was the most embarrassing thing that had ever happened to me. But it'd be even worse if it happened live on Twitch in front of tens of thousands of people. And that's what happened yesterday to a very famous Smashcaster, EE. Also a friend of mine. If you don't know him, he's one of the biggest Ultimate casters. You might have seen this clip from him.
Staff, Sid for her awesome graphics. Of course, you at home were able to watch these top-level, talented individuals do what they do best.
Even when he's business professional, he gets a little distracted. Now, EE isn't necessarily known for being the smartest of all casters. He does have this pretty funny clip from quite a few years ago with another couple friends of his.
If you're traveling, all right,
go ahead.
I'm ready.
EEV, so if you're traveling 80 miles an hour, how long will it take you to go 80 miles?
40 hours.
I don't even know how you get to the number 40 hours. 80 miles an hour. Okay, that's a little crazy. And look, streamers pretend to be dumb sometimes for content. I'll admit that I've seen that happen. Not from me, of course, but from other people. Anyway, this is all context on who EE is. Now, let's talk about the show Schooled. That's Mizkif's game show. It's like the biggest game show he does. It gets over 100,000 viewers sometimes, and it's a really good show. It's a spoof of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, but for Twitch streamers. And I think it really has its own identity, and it's a good overall product with one major problem. They have been marred by cheating scandals. Several people have confessed to cheating. They have admitted they've cheated, and several others definitely cheated, but never admitted to it. And it was such a problem in the first season of the show that the second season that they're on now, they added cheating to the game. They literally added it to, be a little tongue-in-cheek and acknowledge the problems of the past. Didn't stop the cheating from happening, though. I'll give you a few examples. Now, these are people who allegedly might have cheated, but never admitted to it. And this is not to bring hate to them. I think they're all great creators. First one's Andrea. She apparently, if you look in the reflection of the glasses, is looking at chat, which is saying yay or nay, depending on what she puts in. All right, so it's kind of a form of cheating where you can write an answer in. Chat says yay, and then you're like, good, I did good. Or they say nay, and you're like, okay, time to change it. But it's, a little bit of cheating because you're getting feedback from people you aren't supposed to be talking to. Now, she never admitted to it, but that's what people think. This other one is from Amaranth, and Amaranth, I'll just let the clip play out. What are the 4 nitrogenous bases found in DNA?
We had like a song in elementary school, and that's what I'm thinking about right now, and I can't remember it. It went like guac, guac, guac or something.
What the hell? What kind of school did you go to?
I think that's an OnlyFans school. That song sounds a little bit different from elementary school. But she got the answer. She miraculously got the answer. Never said she cheated. Nah, I don't know if she did or not. I'm just saying these are clips that people look at and think that they might have cheated on. And here's a clip of someone actually admitting they cheated. Their name is Mia Malkova. Not sure. I think they're an actress.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I actually felt really bad all day yesterday because I didn't know that there was past controversy. And I didn't know it was something to take super seriously. And I definitely cheated the whole way through. I had my entire Discord, like my open Discord, like just giving me the answers. And I just thought it was like funny and silly and wanted to hang around for a little bit. But I also thought I was being super obvious so no one would think that I actually wanted to win.
How are you super obvious? I couldn't tell.
Now, look, these are problems the show's dealt with. Again, about a dozen people have cheated, whether they admitted it or not, in just this season alone. So, after the scandal of season 1, which is crazy to think about. And Mizkif actually made a really good point that a lot of people might cheat on this show, even though there's not that much at stake, so they don't look dumb. And it's maybe even more difficult for women who are fucking chastised in a super sexist environment. And if you just happen to forget, like a simple question for 5th graders, it's much more embarrassing if you're a woman than it is if you're a guy. It's just kind of funny if you're a guy, which I thought was a pretty valid point. But the finale and this is the one we are really concerned with, was between EE and 7 other winners amongst, and they were all champions throughout season 2 in playing for $50,000. Okay, there was actually a lot on the line. Now, these were all the people in it. A few got eliminated pretty early, but Miz in the show said this.
I'm going to say this again. Please do not cheat. We are watching all of you like crazy. Do not be looking around at other monitors. We have our intel telling us things, and I am serious with that. $50,000 on the line. Binoculars are out. Do not cheat. We will.
Okay, that kind of weird that he puts his hands up right there. He didn't call you out. He just said generally.
Review the VODs. We believe in all of you. Let's make sure that we are doing it the right way. You do not want to win $50,000 cheating.
That's the most serious I've ever seen Miz. That guy's almost always all jokes. Also looks really good with long hair. But that is the preamble, okay? And it ends up becoming EE versus Extra Emily, another streamer who everyone predicted to win. And then a few weird things happen. I'll just let the clips play out. You see if you spot anything. Here's clip number 1. Now, EE's not facing the monitors because as an anti-cheat, they had them look away. That way you couldn't have a second or third monitor with answers. That was their strat to avoid cheating. Kind of a crazy strat because, you know, they've literally figured out how to stop cheating. Schools do that all the time. They do school tests at home. When I was in college, we had to do the fucking tests with proctors, and they would have to see a camera angle from behind, and if you looked away, they'd be able to detect that. It was insane shit. It would be impossible to cheat with that software being used. But Miz decided not to do it because it's hard to get streamers to show up for shit. Streamers are lazy as hell, and trying to get 8 of them in a room on time for a show is hard enough. If you're having them install software on top of that, the show's going to be running late, and there's always going to be people who bail and don't show up. So I get why he didn't do it, but the technology definitely existed to prevent this from happening at all. Anyway, if you notice in that clip, EE had a reflection of the phone in his sunglasses. Okay, maybe. It might have also been a fridge. He has a Red Bull fridge in the background. So maybe it was that, or maybe it was like his whiteboard. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't really feel like that's conclusive. But check this out. Okay, apparently people think this is him holding a phone. All right, to me, it looks like someone made cardboard look like ocean waves. Like you see it has like the tail. I don't really see a hand there, but I don't know. Apparently people see it. Maybe it's fucking Kanye's new shoes. I don't know. I don't see shit. Doesn't seem conclusive at all to me. But this did it for me. Now what you're looking at is a problem. The problem was simple. 125 minus 4.5 times 9.9. Made difficult because 1, PEMDAS, and 2, decimals are hard. Now, the step 1 to solving this is doing 9.9 times 4.5 and then subtracting that answer from 125. It's kind of hard to do that. I would do 99 times 45 and then throw a decimal in the middle. EE wrote down 591 with a cat sticking out and then 676 with a couple hyphens and then got 44.55, which is weird. And then did 128 minus 44.55, which isn't even the right starting number. But then still got the correct answer, which should have been off by 3. So everyone was immediately kind of confused when this came out. And a lot of people in chat were starting to say, oh, maybe this guy cheated. Maybe this guy's not playing honest. Here's the final question, the final clip.
He's Communist Manifesto, but maybe he also wrote
now,
a social contract.
The question was, who wrote the social contract?
And who did you put EE?
I don't know what the fuck the social contract is. Karl Marx, great guess. But EE immediately throws down Jean Rousseau.
Oh, shit.
Which turns out to be...
that is the correct answer. EE wins.
Right.
EE wins 100%, and it was totally fair. He was turned around. No one could say anything. EE has won the show.
Now, Miz said no one could say anything. He was 100% fair. But I don't think he actually believed that in the moment. Now, Miz is in a tough fucking spot. If you think someone's cheating, but you cannot physically prove it because you are not next to them, it's not like you're a teacher and you can walk up and look at the notes they're looking at. What do you do? It's a weird spot. And if you're not right, even if you're 95% sure and you're wrong, you fucked up majorly. But you could tell when EE was celebrating, he called his parents. Just look at Miz's face in the top left.
I told you I wasn't bullshitting. Dad helped me with the history for like 2 weeks straight. I fucking told you, Mom. I fucking love you. I did that for you.
Okay. Sweet moment with his family. But the rumors immediately started, all right? The conspiracy theory immediately started. Reddit went full Boston bomber where everyone was trying to pick apart specific details and screenshots. And the evidence started to build and build and build. And I even reached out to E at that point. I was like, dude, okay, what happened? I didn't get to watch this because I was streaming. What happened? I know I'm friends with him. I've invited him to a lot of things I've done. And he was like, nothing, man. I was just playing and people think I cheated. I don't know why. I'm like, all right. Send him a heart. A few hours pass and he sends me this video.
Down the stretch there, yeah, you know what? I did succumb to a little bit of temptation. I guess my homie knew, realized I'm struggling right there, especially against Emily. She's got at math. And I did get the answer sent to me. I looked over and I saw the prompt and I was like, well, shit, I think my math is wrong anyway. It ended up being wrong. So I just wrote down the right answer.
So he says his friend saw that he was getting it wrong and sent him the correct answer on Discord, and then he just jotted down the correct answer. Look, he says he just cheated on one problem. I don't know. Maybe he did know Jean-Jacques Rousseau. I'm French. I don't know fucking shit about Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Okay, I stick to Cousteau. But that's what he says. And I think the more important takeaway is that he finally owned up to cheating and tweeted out, congrats to Emily. She's the real champ. Now, obviously, he's not going to be winning the $50,000, and Emily will be winning the $50,000. It's actually kind of a happy ending for Emily. Not only does she get the $50K, I think Miz is going to fly her down, and she's going to be able to hang out with all of OTK in Austin, which is a fucking awesome opportunity for any streamer. But where does that leave us with EE? Okay, what does that mean with EE? All right, I want to preface by saying, you, hello, not the viewer, you EE. Because I know you're watching right now. Because you told me you'd be watching. Because I told you I was making this. This is so bad because you're too funny. You're too sharp. You're too talented for this to be what people know you as. And this is the same exact thing we talked about with iShow Speed. This is what 100,000 people are going to know you as the cheater from school. Okay? That's how it works on the internet. The pocket that you live in, they don't care. Smashers don't give a fuck. The Ultimate community doesn't give a fuck. But your talents reach beyond that in my mind. Okay? To me, I really genuinely think you are much funnier and wittier than just being a Smash commentator. And it's a bummer that hundreds of thousands of people will never give you the opportunity to show them that side of you because you'll always be just a cheater. It's kind of like Alinity. Millions of people would never give her the chance because she is an animal abuser. And, finally, after years in hanging out with Mizkif, it seems like some people finally gave her the chance. But it took a long fucking time. And it still sticks by her. And the same thing is going to be happening to you. Okay? The best thing possible is to do what you started to do. Own up. All right? Be a bigger person. Admit your wrongdoings because it's okay. It's okay to own it and have fucked up. Everybody fucks up. I fucked up so many times while streaming in the past. I've done stupid shit, cancelable shit. Doesn't matter. As long as you own up and you move on and the platform doesn't remove you from it, nothing stops you from being a creator. Jason R still streams, for fuck's sake, okay? You cheated on a game show. He's Jason goddamn R. And I want that to be a super clear message to also any other creator who might think of doing some devious shit at some point. All right, no matter what it is. And I will say two more things. One, the greatest tweet I've ever seen from an esports team. The truth brings no man a fortune. A quote from Jean-Jacques Rousseau. OTK tweeted out that Emily is the official winner of Schooled. Insane quote from Jean. I guess he knew. The French are all knowing. Okay. And props to Emily for being the true winner of Schooled. And then 2, Schooled can't end like this. It's too good of a show. It's genuinely a good product, and it's the greatest thing I think Miz has done recently. And I want it to end on a sweeter note because that's what it deserves. So I'm putting in a motion for Schooled IRL. Do to Schooled what I'm doing to Mogul Money. End it, but end it with a bang. In person, where nobody can cheat, with all the greatest minds. The Emilys of the games, but also maybe the Hungry Boxes. Okay? The Northern Lions. I'd like to see that effer in there. Throw in Jerma. He's great and smart. Me, if you happen to have extra spots, I don't know. I'm not making the rules. But it shouldn't end on a cheating scandal and a bad taste in everyone's mouth, because it's better than that. And then I was also thinking, final note, I was on Schooled with EE a few weeks ago. Yeah, I was on Schooled with him, and we got to this insane standoff, Katniss Everdeen Hunger Games, where we all kept writing penis as our answer. That way, they could never eliminate any of us. EE ended up winning that show. So I had to ask him. And I hope this is him taking the right steps. And I will say, I do believe whatever he told me. Did he cheat on the penis episode? EE said the win was not tarnished. Fair enough, my good sir. Fair enough. All right, that's it, boys. That's the hot, juicy, sweet cheating scandal. Have you guys ever cheated? I don't care if you let me know in the comments, but have a good rest of your day. See you later. Goodbye, everybody. Here's a Fortnite code for you guys. Whoa. See you later.